Hey, yo, man. Your boy, Mike Kell, the PG in the building with Courtside Radio. We are here live at the starting five, man. What's up, Bruce?
What's happening? Back in the building. I know you missed us.
Man, for sure.
That's right.
What's good, Mike?
What's good with you? You know, Big Mike got a pappy in the building.
Yeah. So, hey, we in here to give y'all that real, raw, uncut basketball news from your favorite five. It's just been a three lately, though, so I think we just gonna
Big three.
We're gonna go with the big three.
Big three.
Yeah, so we're gonna be the big three that's dominating your airways. So Christmas just passed. Merry Christmas to everyone that's listening.
Merry Christmas.
Man, Merry Christmas out here in LA. What they say is Merry Christmas. But it was.
I said Christmas.
Oh, you said Chris?
Oh, is that what you said?
I thought he said Christmas.
I thought you said Crip.
You know, if you don't know about Inglewood, them dudes don't know what they got going on over there. So.
First of all, they know a lot what they got going on.
Oh, no.
Let me get two more of these while you talking.
Hey, but Merry Christmas, listeners. We thank you guys for tuning in today. So Christmas just passed. What was that, Tuesday?
Tuesday, 2 days ago.
So a couple days ago. So
it's still holiday season, though.
Yeah, it's still holiday season. But you guys were able to digest the games that happened on that Christmas day. You know, NBA, that is their holiday. So college football.
Oh, boy.
College football has the first, but NBA's holiday is Christmas. And we had some exciting games. In the morning, we were able to see Giannis beat the Knicks.
Ooh, he put in work.
You know what?
What's up, Mike?
Oh, you know what's funny? My pops actually went. They was at Times Square and actually just ended up going to the game.
Wow.
Like, he sent this picture. I was at work, and I'm sitting there checking the score, and I was like, see a text message come in. I see a picture. My pops, he was like, yeah, we had Madison. But what?
Yeah.
What you mean? Like,
Christmas, too?
It's early. Like it's early. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
That's huge, man. On Christmas?
Just to go kick it. And they just was like, yeah, why not?
That's insane.
That's crazy.
That's dope, though. But, yeah, it's always – Christmas at the Mecca is always special. I just hate that the Knicks suck. I wish they can actually play,
you know
but what?
The Knicks do suck.
Yeah.
Knicks fans understand that.
No, yeah, I know.
They've sucked for a lot of decades.
Yeah, they trash. They
history.
got like 9 wins.
They haven't won since who? What? Walt Frazier? Like
probably Walt.
throwback.
Probably Walt. Yeah.
No, I was watching a little of that Jordan Knicks series. I don't know which year it was.
They were close.
Patrick Ewing never got one.
I was just saying, like they were good. Like back then, they was good.
Yeah, they played. But man, I was excited to see Giannis. I noticed with his game, he's playing more KG-ish.
Yeah,
because he's playing more like in the high post and going to get his buckets that way. Of course, he's gonna do his full
but he drives
thing.
more than KG.
He
used
drives
to
a
get
lot.
Like the 15, 20.
Yeah, because he
but
goes.
KG was more of a pull up. That's the goal.
Yeah.
Like, he's bang on people, take you like he'll take you.
Yeah,
off
he
the
catch the
dribble.
lob off the pick and roll and stuff like
and
that.
then
But
he hit you on the post, but it's like
you couldn't stop
he had
him
a
20
shot.
feet.
Yeah,
Giannis, he's just more athletic.
I'm going
than
to
you.
the rim.
I'm bigger than you now.
Yeah.
I will bang on
They
you.
had a highlight where he had took one step from half court.
yeah. One dribble.
One
He took
dribble
one dribble from half court and got a dunk.
My bad.
Yeah.
And then got the, like how?
Yeah.
Like, what do you do?
Like, I can't even
and it's
think of
legit
that.
though. It'd be like 2 steps.
Like, what are they feeding you?
Man, I can't even picture that. Like, just imagine practicing with somebody that can do that. Like, it's insane. But he's to me right now. We talked about it before, but he's my MVP favorite. Milwaukee's they looking much better than what I thought. But that was a good win.
He makes me want a gyro.
Then that second game was the who was that? That was a Philly. What a game that was.
Oh yeah,
that Philly Boston game.
Yeah.
I can't believe Philly let that one go. But
Kyrie wasn't going to give it to him because he gave him
what he gave him 41?
40.
Yeah.
40 or
41? No, 41.
41.
It didn't matter. Like he did it when it count.
Huge shots, bro.
Nigga had 40 on your ass. It doesn't matter.
I couldn't believe it. Like it was embarrassing to watch Philly because when it gets late in the fourth with them, you don't have to guard Ben Simmons.
Yeah.
No.
Like, bro,
He's just gonna
I'm sagging
drive
off.
or
I'm
pass.
going under the screen. I'm dropping. Like we switching. Whatever. Like I'm not guarding you. They said he made his longest jumper of his career that night
and
at a buzzer
just threw it up.
It was
and
a 22 feet
to
beat the shot clock.
Man, I think that you can't play him.
And that's not even a 3-point. He's
That's
never made a 3 in his
sad.
career.
Never.
Yeah. I think that you can't play him when it comes to the last 6 minutes of the fourth, because, like you said, he's a liability offensively. Yeah. He's not the smoothest of drivers either, to where he know how to take, because there's no space.
You can't use him.
He's just abstract.
You can't use him as the point.
Yeah,
he has to be like, even if they're gonna leave him, he has to be the person that's like setting the screens,
Lamar
and
Odom-ish.
Rolling. He has to play
like
big
Giannis kind of does.
Yeah, he does
a lot more pick and roll.
No, not Giannis. Giannis
no, but
can go
I don't even know what.
No, yeah.
I know Giannis has been in the league longer.
Yeah,
and I think his like off the dribble stuff and like his handle is tight right now.
Yeah,
but Ben has it. He looks like he's just missing things that he will get soon.
Yeah.
Like a lot of his stuff
shooting is number one, because right now the spacing is gone for Jimmy and Embiid to work, because this dude's in the corner and he's in the way. His guy is just sitting there like, I dare you to throw it to him for a catch and shoot.
You know what's fucked up though?
What?
Him and Markelle.
I know
as soon as you get drafted highly, you suck ass
at shooting.
Like, how are you scoring in college? Like, where are these highlights coming from? And you just lose your ability.
He gets stats. It's just when
he
it
gets
comes
stats,
to closing games.
He's ridiculous. Vision is great. Like rebound, defense, all that. Like, he just can't.
But even Magic
like
Johnson,
once they figure out how to play, if they're not getting stops and getting in transition, that's why late in games are falling apart, because they don't have half court offense.
Yeah,
like it's really just Jimmy and then Embiid
and Simmons,
but you can like guard. You can guard a big man.
And then you have Redick, who's coming off screens. But
yeah, they doubling, like they can push up on them because they don't got to worry about Ben. Like it's a lot of it. Is
like
just,
you might have to go T.J. McConnell to. That's why they missed Markelle, because
go ahead.
If Markelle Fultz was the guy he was expected to be, he would be that third guy that, all right, we can sit Ben, let Markelle work with Jimmy and Joel. But right now, man, you might really have to go like offense, defense. If you can, put TJ in to play offense because he can shoot.
What about Covington?
He's
gone.
Not
there. He's
not Covington.
Chandler. They got
Wilson Chandler.
Yeah, Chandler.
Yeah, Wilson Chandler.
He just wasn't knocking. He was knocking down shots.
Though.
Actually, he just looked weird out there playing. He looked.
He looked
like he retiring this year.
He looked like his knees
if he
about
only got
to come off.
Yeah, he's still young too.
He's like, because he's randomly like
he hit a couple big shots. Though.
Like bro, he'll randomly get 20 and it was like
Wilson
like bro when he go ahead.
No. I was just gonna say, but Kyrie pulled up like from 40, so it was like,
bro. Kyrie said, "I'm pulling up everywhere."
Yeah,
nobody on people.
Kyrie made some amazingly tough shots, but
on people after breaking you.
That's what he does, so it's not like it's something new. And he won a ring doing that same exact thing. So.
He just doesn't drop 40 pieces like so often. That's what's so crazy about it.
He has to do more because Jason Tatum and Gordon Hayward are trying to get back in their bags. And they're waiting for them, so he has to step up, and man, he's doing it so far. That was a huge win in a rivalry game, and they were up 2-0 in that series with season series with Philly. So right now they're in Philly's head as far as, hey, y'all can't beat us. Last year they got swept without Kyrie and Gordon Hayward, and now they're down 2-0 so far in the season. But Philly's coming, they're getting better. I like it, but man, it was a hell of a game. Final score. 121-114, but Kyrie, man, amazing. And then
it should have been closer, but the last two possessions Sixers had were like just like bonehead plays, like turnovers.
Yeah,
and it was like, what y'all doing?
They were demoralized by Kyrie, so
he hurt their feelings.
Yeah, he hurt their feelings. Then the last game of the night, you had Utah Blazers. It was a massacre,
blowout.
We had that on. Portland's
lost right
now. Yeah.
Like, we knew.
Portland needs a third scorer. They don't have a third person.
Yeah, and that's what's been holding them back. They need Aldridge back.
Wow.
To be honest, they need Aldridge back to be.
No.
Because then McCollum will be the third guy. You have Lillard.
Yeah.
They need that guy because they need somebody down low that can score. So, but it was a massacre, 117-96. Jazz did their thing. But the game of the night, especially for us Los Angeles, was that
we forgot the Rockets Thunder game.
Wait.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah, but, Rockets Thunder, which was a hell of a game. So excited about that Lakers.
Yeah, I know.
Russ and Harden
I'm so excited about the Lakers,
bro. I loved it.
No, yeah, I love that they were attacking each other. But man, I just feel that sometimes a game that they were winning most of the game, they lost it at the end. That man, Russell gets in the way.
He is not supposed to be there or something. Like he's just like, it's like, what are you doing?
Like Russell had 21, 9, and 9. It looks good, but that's why I always say stats don't tell the whole story.
Because he should have had 30, 11, and 10.
He was 6 for 20.
Oh
Yes.
my God.
He took a lot of bad shots down the end of the stretch, a lot of bad threes when they didn't need them. And Paul George had 28. He was 10 for 25, but
he had a horrible game too.
yeah, he was more of the hot hand late, but
Yeah.
Russell wants to be Superman.
PG got hot real late.
Yeah, he got hot late, but Russell, he has to get these other guys involved to get them easy buckets.
Bruh, like like they play the game. They have like Russell's playing poise all game, looking like an unselfish. I got I can make the shot if I need to. I can get to the hole if I need to.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna dish the ball out, get some rebounds, get people involved, make the hockey pass, like whatever.
Yeah.
And then fourth quarter he's like, hero ball time.
Yeah,
I'm about to shut it down.
Yeah,
Pulling up from 30.
He plays,
Clank. Clank.
Yeah.
He plays 2K in real life.
Bruh, it'd be like,
Am I not just tripping?
Like,
Yeah.
you can't pull up in transition. That's not your
That's
joint,
not your
man.
game.
Like,
When
Yeah.
you get to the free throw line, am I not?
tell
am I not
Adams
the only
run the
one that
pick
looks
and
at-
roll.
Yeah.
You pull up from 20, 15,
Or
or you throw the
dunk.
lob.
Yeah,
or you dunk.
yeah,
you
you
can get
dunk.
to the rim, get to the line.
But it's just sometimes he just kills their momentum that they have.
But they don't have any shooters around him either.
No, they have to get
He's ignorant.
they have to get more shooters, and they just need. He's been playing well so far. He's
I love
averaging
it.
20, 10, and 10, which is having a triple double, but he has been under more control. He's getting to the rim
No,
and
he
passing
looks
out better. Yeah,
No, he's playing a lot better. It's just late in games,
Yeah.
he wants to be the hero,
yeah,
and it's supposed to be PG.
yeah.
You're supposed to be
Yeah.
walking it up and saying, "Here, Paul."
Go to work.
The way he's playing this year,
Yeah.
here, do whatever the hell you want.
He's been the best player for them so far this
Just
year.
let me know when you want me to slash, and they'll figure that out. But right now, it's just like Russ won't allow it to get there.
Yeah,
He
and
doesn't want to adapt yet. He wants to, but it's like you do your thing when I give you the ball.
That's why I thought
I'll get out the way.
Paul George was leaving, because it was like the way they were losing games was like, this kid just don't listen.
yeah,
Like, you're not paying attention to the game. Are you stupid? Like, no disrespect. Like, I'm like, Russ is an amazing player. Like, he can be greater than most of these dudes that ever played, but
yeah, man. I just think that
he got to figure it out late, man. 5 minutes left. I don't know what he be
I'm
thinking.
just sitting
Inside,
here trying to
inside.
figure out exactly like what does he think to himself, because I'm just like, man, you have to sometimes get out of your team's way and just to let your guys, do what they do. But sometimes, with a game like that, sometimes you can't do anything because Harden went off for 41 with a lot of tough step back
Austin
threes.
Rivers making late jumpers. And
Yeah,
late,
he's a
late
nice
three.
pickup for them.
Oh yeah, definitely.
They need. Last year they were much scrappier and they
Yeah.
kind of lost that
And
edge.
he's a scrappy dude.
Yeah.
He like get under your skin. He piss you off.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, he
like
piss
they
you
say,
off.
he's like a very unlikable guy in the league just because his daddy.
Yeah,
basically.
True. He's
Plus-
the daddy's boy.
yeah. Plus he played for his
son,
dad and
coach's son.
everybody feel he killed that Lakers team. And then Capella won that matchup versus Steven Adams. 16 points, 23 rebounds.
Capella killing this year.
Yeah.
They definitely getting their money's worth for sure.
Yeah, so he was a huge part of them winning. I just think that for Thunder to really be a weapon and someone that can take down the Golden State Warriors, Russell has to, kind of tighten it up when it comes to the fourth quarter to know that I can't make my team lose,
Yeah.
I can't do stuff to make my team lose. Sometimes I got to step back and,
When you 6 for 20,
6 for 20.
you should not be pulling up like you hot.
shooting those threes.
I
Like,
got it, bro. This next one is going.
the next one is going.
Well,
Clay.
if this one don't go, I got 2 more in me, and then I'm gonna pass this one. All right.
And I just don't know what the coaches tell him. And sometimes it's hard to coach somebody like
I'm like,
that.
hey, you're not the leading scorer, right?
You got to have a stat sheet for him. Hey, right now you 2 for 6 from 3. We don't need no more. We need layups and dunks. So either you go get them or create them.
Lakers and Kings have tipped off.
Yeah, Lakers and Kings tipped off. But the Lakers just, I called it a Christmas Day ass whooping that they put out there in the Yay. They put out there in the Yay area. If you didn't know,
Ooh, the Grinch.
if you didn't know, it
It
was
hurt.
Lakers 127, Golden State 1-on-1. Man, the Lakers just came with an all-around game. You got, the player who's been balling and surprising me, who they need to play more, is Zubac.
Bro, he's been shocking.
He's like,
me.
Bro is looking like baby Marc Gasol.
He ain't shocking me.
Why is he getting blocks? No, his blocks and stuff like, bro,
his defensive activity is much better than what
he looks younger.
Yeah,
on his feet for sure.
Yeah.
Like he definitely looks like lighter on his feet, like just in shape. He looks healthy. Yeah. They say he been working after the practice with Tyson and JaVale pretty much like every practice.
And those are good players for him to be around because that's so he can adjust to the modern day centers. Yeah. So it's
he
a
look
good
adjusted.
Player. Yeah, he looked well adjusted. He had 18 points, 11 rebounds. LeBron 17, 5, and 13 on only 21 minutes.
And one nut.
Kuzma 19 and 6. Ingram 14 points. We need more from Lonzo.
No, we don't. Did you see what Steph had?
No, yeah, defensively he did well.
He was that was one of those games.
15 points, bro.
Huh?
He had 15.
He had 15. Steph. He was like
5 for 17 from
that was just that little third quarter spurt.
2 for 8
had
from
like
3, yeah.
8 or 9 points. Like other than that, he was locked.
Yeah, locked.
I've been telling y'all.
And then Rondo did a hell of a job.
Season.
Yeah.
Lonzo Ball, the Steph stopper.
First team all defense.
Steph stopper.
No, they said the last, like not even the last 4.
Last 4.
Like, it was last 4.
Last 4 games.
I
He's
think
been
Kimba
blocking these point guard elites.
I'm gonna give you the stats right now.
Yeah,
I got them too. I feel you. Let's do it.
I think Kimba was one of the PGs.
Okay, so
here we go.
Again, when players are guarded by Lonzo the last 4 games, Steph had 2 points. He was 1 for 5. The other times he was being guarded, I think it was like probably help from like Ingram and like a couple other dudes. But for the most part, Lonzo locked him up
by Zoe.
And then like you got to think those are the shots they were taking, like the shots they weren't getting off because they had to give them up or they were already denied and they couldn't get the ball. Kimba the game before that, 0 for 9, 0 points. The game before that, Mike Conley, 2 for 6. Oh, actually, this is in 2 games.
Chris Paul, because it was one of them was 2 games.
In 2 games this year, Mike Conley is 2 for 6 shooting against Lonzo, and then CP was 0 for 4 against Lonzo with 2 points. Like they shutting these dudes, he's shutting these guys down, and you can just tell when you watch him play defense. Like he's a shadow.
Yeah,
like, he's like stuck to you. Like and you like, oh my god, like bro, get off.
You know what? He's deceptive because he lets people think that I got by this nigga. No, I'm just. So as soon as you show the ball, he's like
he's
just reaches
6'6"
in
and athletic. Like I'm getting that. Like you think he moves like a little quick guard, but then he's
lanky.
Exactly. Like
he moves not like Gazelle, but like he moves like very fluid. Yeah, like in his motions, everything. And he's like tall. Go ahead.
And he realizes that offensively that he's in a struggle, so he's like, I'm gonna give a lot of this effort to the defensive end. So he's looking all NBA defensive team. Yeah. You know, one of the top 3 teams.
Definitely gonna make one of the top 3 teams. I've been telling y'all this.
Hey, I wish Danny was here.
Run the tape, man.
I gotta tell y'all this. He's going in the Hall of Fame for one of the worst shots, visible.
Yeah.
Like, visually, you have one of the worst shots. Marion, bro. No. Sean Marion, he had a 2-hand push shot.
Him and Markelle Fultz.
No, you know what? Charles Oakley has a very... You're
wrong right there.
Markelle Fultz.
That's foul, bro.
My fault, J. Cole. My fault, J. Cole. I know you said he the truth, but I'm telling the truth. Hey, but I wish Danny was here so I could tell him how much of a bum his boy was looking like, Mr. Top 10 in the NBA.
Who?
Klay Thompson gave them nothing.
Bruh.
Oh, my God.
Ingram had him locked down.
I didn't even realize that he was playing.
The reason we won this game is because Ingram and Lonzo played like the best defense in the world on Klay and Steph.
Can I shock
And then they also helped out on KD. But then Draymond was terrible.
Yeah.
You know what's going on?
We didn't have to guard him.
Teams got the game plan. Yeah, don't guard him.
Just don't guard him. Leave him open.
The teams are like, we're not going to guard him. We're going to make it tough for everybody else and go from there. So they better hope Boogie really comes and gives them something different because right now teams are just like, we're not guarding Draymond.
I'm not guarding. Because they don't got to guard the big man. They just got to keep him in zoo. I can keep them out the paint.
Yeah. So it's just like, man, don't guard this guy. Make everything tough for Klay, who can't really dribble.
They had like a picture collage of like 4 times they left Draymond open and how open he
Yeah.
was.
Ray green lighted that nigga.
He looking like Ben Simmons at the three. Whereas nobody.
He even had room to drive.
Yeah.
No, one of them he did, and he had a horrible floater. He did a floater that he missed.
Facts.
He did.
Oh my
goodness!
You
know what? He pump faked nobody at the top of the key, then drove and missed, but missed like to the side, like he was scared when he threw it up
because he knew. He was like, "Bro, I can't do this. What am I doing? Like, what are you doing, Draymond? That's not your move."
Yeah, but it shocks me to understand that I've been trying to advocate to get Clay for the Lakers. Off season.
He'll be fine.
No, he will be. But for right now, he's shooting 44 from the field. And
let's
34,
make the Warriors not want him.
He's making them.
He wants out.
Making that.
He wants out.
Well, keep doing
Clay
that.
wants out. He's shooting like this on purpose.
Bro, 34 from the 3-point line shocked me at that time.
Yeah, I've heard he's been shooting terribly. Like the
but
last,
that's for the season. Games. No, this is for the season.
But even for the last 5 games, it's even worse. I think.
Well,
yeah, but what's crazy is if I was a coach, that would have been my game plan for years. Like, let's make him average. Coach. Yeah, but I'm talking about NBA. If I was an NBA coach, I would have been there like, hey, make his ass beat us. And that's the only way we'll play. We'll send his guy away. Make him score 50 points and beat us. We're going to give him some open drives, all that. But we're not going to let them get hot at all.
But I think the Warriors are just like a little bit in trouble. Just because if they're not hot like that, and like people know how to guard them, and then you realize, like, oh, just double off Draymond and double off the big man.
Yeah.
Like, we good.
That's where Boogie comes in.
I was about to say, you can't double off Boogie, though.
He can shoot the three.
Man. He ain't going to come back right.
He'll kill you one-on-one. So
he
it's
ain't
like,
going to come back right.
He could be
he can hit you from the three with a crossover like Embiid.
Post spin.
With the spin. Oh, my goodness.
He banged on KD. Did we not forget that?
Oh, I didn't watch the video.
Yeah. And I was surprised because Iggy gave them a hell of a game. 23 points, 4 assists, 5 rebounds. It was like a throwback finals game for him.
If he can play like that, but he's not.
Yeah, it's not consistent. He made 3 threes, so I don't trust him.
But can we talk about like Kuzma is like established as the number 2?
Yeah, I believe so.
He's average. He's going to average 20 probably at the end of the game, at the end of the season.
Yeah, he gets the most
19
second most shot at
20. Yeah. Real talk.
Ingram had 9 shots.
He's going to have more games with like 30 this year.
Yeah,
sure.
yeah. He's the number 2 guy, and there's nothing wrong with that. They just got so much talent.
Too much talent.
Yeah, LeBron.
But it can still change if Ingram gets in comfortable. But the way they're going to stagger their points is going to, stagger their minutes between LeBron and Ingram.
Yeah,
is why Kuzma, who stays on the court, he'll probably play like 38 minutes because he can play both of them.
Yeah, him and Zubac played the most minutes, 31 minutes that game. So
you can't really take Kuzma off the floor.
And we could trade KCP, so that could open up some things.
He playing all right right now. I let him. He plays way better off the way better off the bench.
Yeah, we can stall him out for a minute, but So for you Hoop fans, you know about those Christmas games. We're very excited about that Lakers win. I think that game gave me hope. But Lakers matched up well with them last year.
Yeah, we've been playing them tough the last 2-3 years since we've gotten Luke. We played them tough.
Lakers have the length to guard those guys. So now you add LeBron and you got more veterans. The Lakers have a good chance. So
the matchup is
for me
great.
Watching that. They don't.
Draymond and Kuz, like
they don't want to see the Lakers in one of the early.
Shut up! Stupid.
He's the best defensive player in the league.
Draymond.
That's what he said.
Hell no.
Well,
Kawhi Leonard is in this world. So.
He talked all that shit to start the season, and then look how he turned out this year.
And
like,
he's playing like a bum. Might be playing his way out of Golden State.
Yeah, like your defense, and you can't even play offense. Nah, bro.
Yeah. So Christmas games were a success for us LA fans. We loved it. We were able to see some great games, and we believe our Lakers has a legit chance now. LeBron has to get healthier. That's the big.
Yeah, we haven't talked about his injury, man.
LeBron, he's going to be out a few games. I heard could be up to 2 weeks.
I would expect 2 weeks, just because, like they said today, like it was a significant injury. They said a few games can be 2 weeks easy, but the way the Lakers have been handling injuries, they're being very conservative. So they're like minimum 2 weeks. We'll check on you in 2 weeks and see how you're doing. Like Rajon's not playing again tonight because he sprained his finger. Like I'm sure they could have just taped that up, but they was like, "No, bro, sit your butt down."
Man, plus it's you don't want anybody hurt, and with LeBron being so old, you really don't want it to be that way because we remember what happened with Kobe and the injuries he started to just occur out of nowhere. So, get healthy, LeBron.
But that came from a lot of him playing through injuries.
Yeah. What's good, though, is that these young guys get to play, and we get to see if they're going to step up.
But let me talk about LeBron's injury for a bit.
All right, let's talk about it.
If you haven't noticed.
What they say, is it a hip flexor?
No, it's a groin strain.
That's what I was kind of trying to, you going to pause or not?
Are we taking him for granted about being injured? Because LeBron has never missed.
He's about to miss like 2 weeks.
Any super time
for
unless
injuries.
he chose to.
Yeah.
The most games he's ever missed in a season was 13 in 2014. Probably because some were rest at the end of the season, but he sat out a stretch because of back and knee issues. But other than that, and what season was that when we had like a short season with like 60 games? He played every game.
Yeah, his first ring.
LeBron has averaged like 75 games to 80 games a year.
Yeah.
Then he's been to playoffs pretty much every single time. Like that is just.
And he's never missed like your numbers are saying, and he's never missed games where it was clearly like he can't play today. Like right now, it's like he can't play. Even if it was playoff games, he's out.
Yeah.
Like some of those games back then, it was like if it was playoffs, he was playing.
Yeah, exactly. And that's what I'm saying. Like sometimes, most times, he chose to sit.
Yeah.
And it was like he used to be like this Iron Man guy. Then he was like, you know what, man, I gotta learn how to rest my body. But he puts like what they said, like $2 million into his body every year, or $1 million into his body every year. Like it better hold up.
Yeah, it better hold up.
I mean, he's already built like an action figure.
Yeah,
like it's
true.
like it's not even real. Like you're not human. Like what the hell's going on here? Like
the real Black Panther,
strong, lean ass.
Yeah. Man. Like,
but yeah, so that's why you just can't take it for granted because Father Time is undefeated. So. Man, you never know. One injury can turn into a bunch of more nagging and all that stuff.
Yeah.
So us as fans, we have to be on the lookout.
And he's
for that.
smart. He knows.
Yeah.
He's like, man, I need to chill. I'm getting older. Like, let me just let the young bucks run.
Yeah, he's not gonna rush back.
His wife got him.
Yeah, Savannah, she got him.
Oh yeah, he ain't worried about that. He let that woman.
No. He'll be all right.
Yeah,
he'll be good.
Off the injury, she'll take care of him.
Yeah, he gonna be good. And then Hollywood gonna take care of him. LA gonna make sure he good.
She go like, nah, it's hurt right there. I can't.
Right.
Yeah.
No. Right. That's why she has to.
It's her right there. I don't want to mess it
up.
up.
I'm gonna make it feel better.
That's only.
Let me loosen it up.
Yeah. Let me loosen it up, man. Y'all, wow. But yeah, so man, we just hoping that LeBron, come back 100%. Don't rush none of this. And we need these young guys to step up right now. They're down 21-12 to the Kings, but I think they're going to be able to step up and get it together. So I don't think that this is going to hurt the Lakers. I think they're going to still be able to win some games, and they might lose one that they should win, but they've been doing that already this season. But I think the Lakers are going to be all right. But, yeah, get better, LeBron. So we're going to keep it on this Christmas theme, and we just talked about the games. We talked about Lakers performing very well. Let's talk about, for us, some of our most memorable Christmas NBA moments. And I started off,
go ahead.
The PG. I'm going to start it with, Shaq and Kobe, their first game against each other. That game was just so much hype going into that game. Like, the NBA doesn't really have that until, like, playoffs and stuff like that. But it was just so much hype into one game. And Shaq had an advantage because he was going to a better team with, a budding star and D-Wade coming up, where Kobe was playing with Odom, Chris Mim, Karan Butler, Juwan Jones, and guys like that. So I just remember that moment and them playing, just hoping the Lakers win so bad, and Kobe getting that game winning shot and missing it, and just that being such a big moment, being here in L.A. The Lakers had on the Sunday whites, and it was our first time seeing Shaq against the Lakers since he joined us, and it was just such a crazy game. And then, of course, for me, I remember when I knew the Lakers were making that turning point as far as them being a championship team again. Yeah. It's when the Lakers played the Suns on a Christmas. I think it was like 2008, and Trevor Ariza got that dunk over I think Raja Bell tried to take a charge, and Trevor Ariza got the dunk. So I kind of knew, like, oh, yeah, our team is looking – the team that's been holding us back for these years, Phoenix, we're clearly better than them. So I feel confident in what we can do. And yeah, Lakers end up winning, playing in 3 straight finals and winning 2. So
yeah, man.
I remember those. But those are the 2 moments, LA moments. Of course, I remember being young, watching Jordan do what he do, and Shaq and Penny with Orlando. Even AI having a big-time Christmas game. T-Mac and LeBron having that great Christmas game where they each had like 40.
Ooh.
Up there in
I do remember that.
Yeah, they're in Orlando.
Yeah.
You know, it was like 2004.
Yeah.
So those would be the biggest moments for me. How about you, Bruce?
I got one game, and it's nothing crazy. It actually is it was like a transition point for the Lakers. It was 2012 when we had Steve Nash and Dwight. I don't think Dwight played. We played the Knicks on Christmas, and Steve Nash came back on Christmas Day, and we beat the Knicks by like 6. And this was when Melo was on the Knicks, of course, and they were actually a good team. Kobe and Melo were the leading scorers in the league at the time. Kobe had 34 that game, and it was like the Lakers' like 5th straight win. We had got hot like right at that time, and remember, I think somebody else went down, or like we played well pretty much the rest of the season, and then like we went into the playoffs kind of hot. Then Kobe Achilles.
Yeah,
that was that year.
Yeah,
dun, dun, dun.
Yeah, Kobe Achilles like at the end of the season, but that game
was
I remember we had them Christmas whites on, and I just remember watching that game and was like, it was close because we only won by 6, and I was just like real hyped, and I was like, man, we gonna do it this year.
Like the Staples?
Yeah,
at the Staples.
Yeah, and I was just like, man, we gonna win this year. Like I think we got it. And then, the rest.
Yeah, that year it was tough. What's up, Mike? What you got? What's your one of your most memorable Christmas NBA moments?
One of my most, you know what? I'm gonna go with. I pretty much just enjoyed the family time and hitting up every game because you get to just talk shit.
Yeah.
And enjoy it. Like, always on Christmas, it's a designated time.
Yeah.
To go ahead and get some good games in. And the Lakers always play. You get to see Boston. And then I was like, now there's new rivalries. So every year you get a new chance.
Yeah, it's something new.
So that's why I was like, it's never been just one game for me. It's just like I take bits and pieces of moments and things like that. But I will say, what?
He's not playing? No, cool.
Yes. Yeah, last year moment was also a big time as well. I remember that Cavs Golden State game. Not last year, the year before. Kyrie hit the game winner. That game was big time. Just, man, those games are huge because you just get to see the best of the best play in such a big platform where everybody's off work. Everybody's able to tune in to watch. So it's like very exciting. It's not working?
Gotcha.
I can't hear it on the app.
That's crazy. Oh, sorry about that. Little technical difficulties. But yeah, we're getting back to it.
Yeah, man. But that was my Christmas time.
Yeah, big time moments, man. I just love the fact that NBA has their
Christmas,
their own day, and they get to play, and everybody's watching. Everybody's at the crib opening up gifts, presents, and all that, eating. Got the gumbo and everything going.
Gumbo, the eggnog.
Yeah, eggnog with the brandy.
The cognac, actually.
Yeah.
Cognac.
I had to tell my girl, like, Christmas means NBA.
Yeah.
Like, that's what it means. Like, at 9 o'clock in the morning when I'm up watching Giannis versus the Knicks, and you're like, why are you, like, I'm not doing, like, it's Christmas. I'm either watching Christmas Story on TBS TNT.
Home Alone.
Or Home Alone, or I'm watching Lakers or whoever else is playing.
I'm watching
Lakers and whoever.
And there was so many good games that day, except that last game.
Bro, it's like a tournament. It's like a tournament when you show up and y'all got to show up because y'all got 2 games, so y'all staying all day and y'all watching a bunch of basketball.
Yeah.
If you're an NBA fan, it's like you opening up the greatest gift because I get to see NBA all day from 9 a.m. to like 10 p.m. is hoop.
Yeah.
So it's so exciting, so many big moments, and I just can't wait for the, continuation of the big time moments, especially for these Christmas games. And so since we're past the Christmas point, every team has played about, 35 games. So every team's played about 35 games. So there's a lot to look forward to with this season. Once again, it's Courtside Radio with the starting five. You got your PG Michael here. Got my boy Mike.
Good News Sports.
Yeah, Good News Sports in the building. Mr. Shice Wright is here. And we got Mr. Mike. Is Mike our Draymond?
Nah, man. Don't disrespect my boy like that.
Nah, Mike is who? Man,
Steph, I'm KD. He's Clay.
Clay.
Your mama named
Now
Clay.
let's be the better big three. Let's be the Bulls. Jordan, Pippen, and Dennis Rodman. He beat the Dennis Rodman.
Nigga, see why they
he got that Dennis Rodman flair.
I
don't. I'll take the Clay.
Take the Clay, yeah. We'll take the Clay.
The good hair work for me.
Hey, so I just found out a couple days ago about that league.
Michael, let's see who's better shooter.
Better shooter?
By New Year's, like right after New Year's.
Oh, we gonna work on it, then get to the gym?
No, I ain't gonna work on it. Just gonna see.
Just go in and shoot it? We can do it.
Your ass gonna go work on it. I know you are.
No, we can just shoot. I can just show up and shoot.
Exactly.
After after 5 misses, I'm good. I'll figure it out. I'm starting
every time.
Yeah, I'm starting to smack them, so I'm good with that. But so it's a lot of basketball. A lot of basketball coming, and what are you guys looking forward to in this? Not second half, I would say, but getting towards the second half of the NBA season.
Right now, LeBron's health.
Yeah, true. That's for us.
But in reality, I want to see someone separate themselves in the MVP race.
Yeah.
And then I also am looking forward to see if Luka can keep it up the rest of the season.
Yeah,
the kid is nice,
man.
But is he going to be consistent? That's exactly what
I just want to know if his body can hold up. I mean, like in Euro, you play like a lot, and then you play like a little, but he's also young. Yeah. And I'm still worried about like his athletic, like how he's built.
Efficiency.
Yeah, like I just think he's kind of like chubby.
Yeah.
Oh no, he's putting in work.
Oh, he's a hooper.
He's putting in work, but I want to see if he pulls away with Rookie of the Year because he has it right now, hands down, no question about it.
He has in the bag.
Fully in the bag, like nobody else in the draft. They had a good draft class, but nobody else in that draft has separated themselves. Aiden's playing well right now.
Yeah, Aiden's playing well.
Knox is averaging,
but I want to see the MVP separate.
Who was that?
Milton, not Milton. What's it called? Knox over at New York.
No, I don't think.
He just got back.
Yeah.
He just got back, but he's playing well. He killing. He
was the first one to have consecutive 20-point games.
Yeah.
Well, he was averaging 20 for a majority of the season. That's
like
he's
basically he's that good, but he needs to stay on the court.
Yeah, he can hoop.
But he can hoop for sure. What
I'm looking forward to is I want to see who's going to break away as far as the teams and the win-loss. Mm-hmm. Because right now everything is so tight within the West.
I don't think it's going to go away.
That you have the what's that? The 14th team in the West is only 6.5 games from being the number 1 seed. Which is like they go on a 10, 15 game or 10 game winning streak. They would be number 1. So no, I want to see which team in the West is going to break away. Is Golden State finally going to break away? Is OKC going to make a run and surge to be number 1? You have Denver. Is Houston going to finally get in their bag? They're playing well. They're beating Boston tonight. I think they got that win. I want to see what team in the West is going to break away and get that top seed, because I think this year with the Warriors, with their role players getting older, we're not sure about Cousins, and with this KD thing that's floating over their team, that this is the
KD thing.
KD about to leave.
Thing.
Nigga ain't no
Clay too.
I still think that it can end up being Boogie, Steph, KD, and then Clay and Draymond are the ones that are out the door.
I think Clay, because he got such a connection with Steph that he might be out. Man, this Splash Brother thing is, what do I need to leave for?
No, he said that multiple times. Like, why would I leave this? Like, whatever. And like,
I just saw a special he had.
He understands. He's not gonna. We'll pay him $30 million.
Did y'all see that special? That hell no, he can't dribble. I wouldn't pay him $30 million.
DeMarcus said he's the
that's the max
third
right now.
Splash Brother. Just so you guys know.
Yeah, I know. That's what DeMarcus said.
I remember
he said he's gonna be the third one.
He probably
missed like 2 straight.
NBA
because
TV,
Draymond ain't.
Yeah, hell no. He the Crash Brother. That's what he is. He's a Crash brother. Trash brother. There you go. trash brother. But they had a special. It was the Bad Boys.
Ass back.
Bad Boys. He's an ass back in football. It was the Bad Boys and the Splash Brothers. Did y'all see that?
Yeah.
It was a Dumars.
I watched a little bit
Isaiah,
of it.
Yeah, and just to see them talk, I just think he has such a close connection with Steph. I don't think he's going. But I want to see that. Then I want to see if Toronto is going to keep it up, or it's, like you said, is Giannis going to take the MVP and make his Milwaukee team, who's only one game behind.
I hope he does, because
Toronto?
you know who they're trying to put back in the conversation.
Who's that?
James
LeBron.
Harden.
Oh yeah, I know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
They trying to throw him in there after he's traveling, man.
Yeah,
that's not a step back.
Yeah, he's traveling.
Watch the tape,
dude.
He
I
steps
ain't never
back
seen a
with the
dude-
ball in his hand, and
Hey.
then he pulls it and he takes 2 more steps.
Hey,
No,
bro, Crips walk and cha-chas on the court and don't get no travel call. Like it's ridiculous.
his feet ain't
bro.
that quick. I'm sorry. I'm
Man.
watching this just like everybody else. Everybody's like, come on.
Hey, but so the parody in the NBA is
Y'all
looking
some
more and
damn
more like the
haters.
football. It's looking more, bro.
I'm calling it on you if
yeah,
you pull that on
if
me.
you pull that
Dude,
out,
I'm
Mike,
not gonna pull that out. I don't know why.
yeah, if
The
you
first,
dare,
the setup, I will hit you with the tween cross, that situation. But the way how after that,
right when you hopping back, I'm running down the court. Like, let me get that.
I didn't do a lot of step backs.
Let me get that, because hey, when we was at Venice hooping, Mike did a lot of step backs. In.
I did not do a lot of step backs.
If he
Traveling.
pull out, traveling.
I did not
Traveling, I need that. Top of the
Yeah.
key.
Give me the rock, but yeah, he might travel his way to another MVP
I
if
will
he keep
not.
it up.
He
They wanna
might
give it to
travel.
him,
James
bro.
Harden might, yeah.
Yeah, but if
What
he
I'm
keep
looking
it up,
forward to the most
Bruce,
is
I
the
will give
Clippers
you
falling
buckets.
off the map again.
Okay.
Clippers,
Just
Remember I
tumbling
said
to the
that.
bottom of the standings.
you think
They're
they're
not going to make the
tumble?
playoffs. I just want to say that on wax.
Looking
for my
at it
boys.
now,
I just wanted
yeah.
to say that on wax too, Bruce. I will give you buckets.
That
Looking
was
at
for
it
Pete.
now, they got a chance though. They still playing good. They tied with the Lakers. That would be the best. That would be the greatest series ever.
We have to win tonight.
Lakers versus Clippers, 4 versus 5. That would be all staples. That would be
Perfect.
turned up.
First round?
Yeah, first round. Let it go 7 games.
Oh,
LA.
my
Oh my God.
I'm going.
Yeah,
I'm
gotta
in that
make
thing.
one.
maybe we can wait till next year. If
Last
Kawhi
time I've been
comes
to a
in.
playoff game was like the Western Conference Finals.
Nah,
when
but if
Melo's
that's the
was
case,
in
it'll just be
Denver
lit every game next year.
and
Yeah.
Kobe was playing.
Yeah, it'd be lit. So what's your what you looking forward to, Mike?
I'm looking forward to seeing how the transition of the Lakers ends up after All-Star break when it gets real, and I want to see the crash of the Clippers because I do see it's inevitable.
You think so?
They're the Clippers. You're gonna
What
make,
else?
if they make the playoffs? If they make the playoffs,
Gallinari's
yeah,
going to get
they're
injured.
They're gonna die off. If they
Shai's
make
going to get scared.
something's gonna happen drastically.
Tobias is
that
going to be
Clipper
like, what
curse.
is this? I've never played in the playoffs. And that's the end of it.
First of all, J. Cole don't know. He's just the leading scorer. He just puts in work. Yeah, Tobias looks just like J. Cole to me. I don't
Yeah,
care what
but
nobody
he's
says.
not a
No
big
offense.
game. He's not a big game Tobias.
Hell no. Nobody calls him that. Nobody calls him that.
I know. It was a
You
joke.
average 20. Yeah, when you average 20, you don't get names like that. But no, they have
We're at 21-7. Get out of here.
like, oh yeah, you're a beast.
They're playing. I can't hate on them.
I'm
I'm
not
hating.
on them.
Doc
I'm not
doing
hating.
a hell of
I'm hating.
Doc's doing a hell of a job. Finally, he's coaching.
Forget him.
Guess Chris Paul didn't let him coach, but you know what else I'm looking for? I'm looking for if there's going to be another big trade.
That man, I was just gonna say that. Like,
Yeah,
there's been no huge trade.
like we had the
Trevor
Jimmy
is
Butler
not a
trade.
Trevor. Okay, but we knew that coming into
Yeah,
the
because he
season.
said he wanted to go.
That didn't really count.
I wonder is there going to be a trade that a team may make that thinks that since everything is so close, is that hey, let's make this big splash move, and I think that's
Well,
going
we
to put
can
us
talk
over
about
the
it
top.
because we didn't get a chance to talk about it. Lakers getting AD.
Yeah, but I
I
don't
don't
think
know.
you do that. I don't want to trade 3. They're asking for Ingram, Kuzma, Zoe, and 2 first-round picks.
Oh no, they gonna do that.
Too much
Nigga,
for
no.
injury-prone superstar.
They're not gonna. They're not gonna trade a Kuzma. I think Kuzma is like not
I'll-
going anywhere.
Yeah, I would. Yeah, I would have to pull Ingram or Kuzma out for sure.
No, Kuzma's coming out. Ingram can go straight up for AD with KCP and Lance
But they're not going to take
and
that.
like 2 picks.
Yeah, they
And
would.
You see how the NBA does when it comes to New Orleans
Nigga,
trading
you
with
had
the
them
Lakers.
picks that we
they
got.
owe us technically.
Nah, you see what the NBA does, so they'll make sure.
Hey,
Hey, don't-
Adam Silver might be like, I owe you, but
David
he
Stern
was
gonna
like,
pop up. Hey, Adam, wait a minute.
I
own
still
some
got.
of
You
this
didn't
shit.
see in my contract. I
Yeah.
got veto rights.
Hey,
if,
I got veto rights.
if
to
Lakers
this
try to
trade.
get AD.
And they got AD can't do it. So let's send him to the Clippers or something. But send them to the Knicks. They need
like
to
they
win
did
again.
Chris Paul, nigga.
Yeah. So I just don't. Lakers don't. I wouldn't make that trade. Just play out the season. Then in the off season, then you can see what you want to do.
Yeah, that's true.
Let it all happen. But man, this season, we got a lot of good basketball to look forward to, man. Another moment I remember, I wasn't there to watch. I remember hearing about it, then watching on NBA TV for Christmas, just to throw it back. I guess he could be our Throwback Thursday player of the week. Bernard King, he had a 50-point Christmas game for the Knicks when they played at the Madison Square Garden. So that's a huge moment. A lot of people don't know who Bernard King is, but he kind of was low key like that.
Knicks, he was a bucket.
He was like Melo. He was like the first Melo for the Knicks. Bucket. So make sure y'all look up Bernard King. Hey, I guess we just transitioned into a Throwback Thursday player of the week, and it's going to be Bernard King. Make sure y'all check our IG. We're going to have something up there with him, some highlights, just so you can know who the hell is Bernard King. Who is this guy scoring 50 on Christmas, and you guys are going to be able to.
They're dropping 60 like it's nothing.
Man, like it's nothing. He had everybody in New York want to get buckets, and that's what he did. But, yeah, so much of the season to come. I'm really excited. Me and my guys are really excited here at Courtside Radio. We got to y'all a little late tonight. My apologies. I had to go
LA traffic.
LA traffic. I had to go do my coaching thing.
Man, you ain't got to give them no excuses.
Losing a freshman have to win.
Why you lying, Michael?
Man, people be waiting for us. They be sitting waiting for us, want to listen to us. They love to hear about us. They always want me to throw in something about my Chiefs. We lost 2 straight, but we still about to
did what?
Get a home field advantage. So we solid.
Y'all gonna lose this week.
Y'all lost 2
Who we
straight?
play this week?
Raiders.
Yeah, so we good. We got touchdown attendance in
niggas might get blown out
in the building, and we got a Raider fan, so they know they like giving up dubs to the Chiefs.
No, the Chiefs might get blown out.
By who?
The Raiders.
Yep.
Nah, we solid.
Y'all gonna lose.
I think we gonna go farther than the Rams. I don't think there's nobody in the AFC that can, other than the Ravens, but they play like Seattle but can't pass like Seattle, so that's why we can beat them. Chargers, it took them a miracle to come back and beat us.
Bro.
We all right.
Damian Williams is cannot be the guy that carries y'all through the playoffs.
No, him and Spencer Ware together.
Spencer Ware is
Damian Williams been balling though. Other than that fumble versus Seattle, he had a hell of a game. Nah, he's back this week. Yeah, so we in our best corner is back this week, Kendall Fuller. But yeah, this is Courtside Radio with the starting 5.
Courtside
like I said,
Radio, baby.
We giving y'all the realest, the rawest, most uncut basketball hoop show, and we thank you guys for tuning in. We'll be back next week on time, early. Are we gonna have a Danny sighting? Or
he said we'll see. We'll
New Year.
Yeah, exactly. Right after New Year. So
right after. All right. So yeah, we might have that. Make sure y'all get your ears ready because he gonna come with some nonsense next week, screaming and yelling if he's here. But if not, you gonna get that cool, laid back, real sports talk that the Big 3 give y'all. And we thank you guys for tuning in. Have a good week. We are out. Thank you for the love. Courtside Radio. Shout out. Good News Radio. Shout out to Good News Sports.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, man. You guys be safe. Enjoy. I just saw the craziest accident driving to our game today. So
man,
y'all be safe out there, man. Peace and love.
Exactly. You too.
Later.
Peace.